Welcome to tonight's video on Unit 7, Part 7, talking about scale drawings and models. A scale model or scale drawing is an object or drawing with lengths proportional to the object it represents. So you see this all the time. People draw smaller models of bigger objects to get a look at it. The scale is the ratio of the length of the model or drawing to the actual length of the object. So, for example, if you look here, the distance between Boston and Chicago on a map is 9 inches. The scale of the map is 1 inch for 95 miles. What is the actual distance from Boston to Chicago? So 1 inch is 95 miles. So we want to know 9 inches represents how many miles? So when you cross multiply, x equals 9 times 95, which is 855 miles. So you set up a proportion. So looking at the next page, the distance between Cheyenne, Wyoming and Tulsa, Oklahoma on a map is 8 inches. If the scale of the map is 1 inch for 90 miles, what is the actual distance? So we want to know how many miles is 8 inches. So x is equal to 8 times 90, which is 720 miles. So here you have a miniature replica of a fighter jet is 4 inches long. The actual length of the jet is 12.8 yards. What is the scale of the model? So you have 4 inches for 12.8 yards. So if you divide and you say 4 divided by 12.8, so first, if you're trying to find the scale, I would change them into the same unit of measure. So so how many inches is in a yard? So I would say, since there's 3 feet equals 1 yard, and 12 inches is equal to a foot, that means there's 36 inches per yard. So if you go 12.8 times 36, so if you look at number 61, the fire engine is 9 inches long. The actual length of the fire engine is 13.5 yards. What is the scale of the replica, and how many times as long is as the model is the actual fire engine? So 9 over 13.5. So changing 13.5 yards to inches, remember you multiply by 36. And then the scale that means it's 1 over 54 because 9 goes into 486 54 times. So that means it's 54 times as long. So Elena here is an architect making a scale model of a house, 15 by 26 inches in display. The house is 84 feet by 144 feet. What would the dimensions of the model be? Using 1 inch is for every 6 feet. So you know you have the model over the actual. So 1 inch is 6 feet. And you know that the width is 84 feet. So you're trying to find out how much you're going to make the model in inches. So 6x equals 84 divided by 6. And you get x equals 14 inches. So 1 part is 14 inch. And then 1 over 6 is equal to x over 144. So then 6x equals 144, and x equals 24 inches when you divide. So that means the dimensions of the model would be 14 by 24 inches. 14 inches by 24 inches. All right, so that concludes our notes for Unit 7, Part 7. Unit 8 coming up.